Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to Mathematics for Quarter 3, week number 9. So we are now in Quarter 3, week number 9 of our most essential learning competency for this day, grade 4 pupils. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to differentiate perimeter from area and convert square centimeter to square meter and vice versa. So let's have some activity first. So you're going to find the perimeter of some given problem. For number 1, you're going to find the perimeter of a square handkerchief with side length of 15 centimeter. You have 10 seconds to do this. Your timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Now let's reveal the answer. For number 1 is 60 centimeter. Okay, next. For number 2, a rectangular rug whose length is 60 decimeter and wide of 40 decimeter. You have 10 seconds to do this. Your timer starts now. Time's up. Now the correct answer for this one is 300 decimeter. And for number 3, an equilateral triangle whose side length of 15 and 2/10 centimeter. What is the perimeter? Your timer starts now. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is 45 and 6/10 centimeter. Okay, for number 4, a rhombus whose side length is 9 decimeter. You have 10 seconds. Your timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Grade 4 pupils. The correct answer for number 4 is 36 decimeter. Okay, so that would be our activity for today. So let's proceed to lesson number 12 of our lesson for today. This would be differentiate perimeter from area. So let's compare perimeter to area. So this would be the area and this would be the perimeter. Now let's differentiate this one by its meaning. So when we say a perimeter, it is the distance surround a closed figure, while an area, it is measure of the surface of a closed figure. Okay, it is a measurement of a closed surface of a closed figure. Again, measurement of a surface of the closed figure. And then for representation, perimeter is the distance that surround a closed figure. So we can represent this one as a distance surround the closed figure, and an area is the measurement of the surface of the figure. So like for this one, we represent this one as the perimeter. It surrounds the closed figure, while the area is the measurement of the surface of the figure. This would be the measurement, all in all, of the surface of the figure. So let's have measurement. So in perimeter, it is a linear unit like millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, inches. So in linear. And while an area, it is a square unit, meaning to say we have millimeter squared, centimeter squared, decimeter squared, meter squared, and inches squared, so and so on. So Let's have some example. The perimeter and the area. So, the perimeter represents the fence in the garden, and the area is this one, the rectangular part. So, we can represent this one as the perimeter, and the perimeter is 4 units plus 5 units plus 4 units plus 5 units. So 4 units, this would be the 4 units. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the side. And 5 units, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the sides are 18 units. While the area is 4 units multiplied by 5 units. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then multiply it by 5 units. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all in all, the square units is 20. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that would be the area. So by comparing using the blocks, we have 18 units for perimeter and 20 units for an area. Okay, so let's have some activity. Identify the given statement. Represent a perimeter or an area. Comment letter P if if perimeter and A if area. Okay, so for number 1, we have a distance around the basketball court. P for perimeter and A for area. Okay, so let's reveal the answer. The correct answer is perimeter because we're going to find the distance around the basketball court. Okay, for number 2, the space occupied by the picture in a frame. It is a perimeter or the area. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is area. Very good. Because the space, because of the clue word occupied. So, it involves area occupied. Now, next, the measurement of the surface of a rectangular table. Again, the measurement of the surface. Well, we're going to have the surface of the rectangular table. So that would be perimeter or area. Correct answer is an area because it involves the surface of the rectangular table. And for number 4, the total measure of sides of a mat. Is it a perimeter or area? The correct answer is perimeter because it involves the total measurement of sides. Next, so we're going to discuss now the word problem involving perimeter or area. So, Kuya Ron has a vegetable garden. His garden measures 8 meter long and 5 meter wide. He planted eggplant, okra, and squash. Every day, he water the vegetables. He loved to take care of his vegetables. One day, he put a fence around his garden to protect from any animals. How long is the fencing and what is the area of the garden? So this would be the visual representation. This would be the fence around it, and this would be the total surface of this garden. Now, it measures 8 centimeter long and 5 meters long and 8 meters long and 5 meters wide. Now, so let let's do this one using the block method. So the perimeter is equal to the total number of square that enclose the figure. So this would be 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wide is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the perimeter now is equal to, so let's use one block is equal to 1 meter, right? So the perimeter is 5 meters. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another 5 to the other right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 plus 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 meters. And another 8 meters to the other side. So we have 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8. We have the total perimeter of 26 meters. And for solving the area is equal to the number of square inside the figure. So it is equal to 1 meter also. So area is equal to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multiply it by 8. So the answer is 40 square meter squared. So this would be the answer. So therefore, the area is 40 meters squared. Now, let's find the area and perimeter of this figure. So this figure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 by 8. The dimension is 4 by 8. So the perimeter now is count the number of units that enclose the figure. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4, we have 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus 8, we have 24 units. So this would be the perimeter. Then the area, you just multiply the length and the width. So the length is 4 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 4 units. And the width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 multiplied by 4, the answer is 32 units. So that would be the answer for area. Sample number 2. Find the perimeter and the area of this irregular figure. So let's find first the perimeter. So let a square unit is equal to 1 centimeter squared. So for the perimeter, you just count the number of units that enclose the figure. So we have side number 1, side number 2, side number 3, 4, 5, and 6. For side number 1, we have 1, 2, 3. This would be 3. Then for side number 2, we have 1, 2, 3 also. For side number 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be side number 3. For side number 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be 7. Right, for side number 4, we have 2. And for side number 5, we have 7. And for side number 6, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 5. And add all the length of these sides. We have 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 7 is 19 plus 5 is 24 centimeters. So that would be your perimeter. And for the area, count the number of square inside the figure. So count the number of square inside the figure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have 23 centimeter squared. Okay, let's have some example number 3. So this time, this would be the solution. So this would be the figure. It involves 5 by 9. The dimension is 5 by 9. We have 5 is the width and 9 is the length. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, for the perimeter, you just follow the formula. Length plus the width, multiply it by 2, or 2 length plus 2 width. So, length plus the width, 5 plus 9 is 14. Then, multiplied by 2, the answer is 28 centimeter. And for the area, you just multiply the length and the width. This would be the length. This would be the width. You just multiply 9 times 5. The answer is 45 centimeters squared. So, don't forget to write the unit of measurement. So, this should be centimeter for the perimeter and centimeter squared for the area. Okay. So, in converting a square centimeter to square meter. So, then this would be our next topic, and vice versa. Now, in converting centimeter to centimeter squared to meter squared, so we have meter. This would be kilometer, hectometer, decimeter, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. So, by moving to the left, moving to the right, we're going to divide it by the number of movement. For example, we're going to move 2 places to the right. We're going to divide this one by hundreds. If you move 3 places to the right, you're going to divide this one by thousands. And then, if you move 4 places, 10,000, 100,000, and 1 million. Like the other one, if you move to the left, you're going to multiply tens. If you move 1, if you move 2 places, you're going to multiply it by hundreds. And if you move it 3 places, you're going to multiply it by thousands. Now, so let's convert 1 meter to 100 centimeter. So 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeter. Now 1 centimeter is equivalent to 1 over of a meter. So we can rewrite 1 meter is equivalent to 1 centimeter, to 1 centimeter is equivalent to 100 a meter. And we can represent also 1 square meter, multiply it by 100 centimeter over a meter, because if we divide 100 centimeter to 1 meter, it is equivalent to a 1 meter also, because the 100 centimeter is equivalent to 1 meter. So, this would be 1 meter plus 1 meter. The equivalent value now is 100 times 100 is 10,000, and then we have now a 1 centimeter squared. So, 1 meter squared is equivalent to 10,000 centimeters squared. Or, in shortcut way, if you move how many places going to centimeter, we have 1, 2. So, 100 multiplied by 100, the answer is 10,000. Or add, so how many places we have? We're going to move to centimeter. We have 1, 2. So, 2. So, 100, multiply it by 2. The number of 0 is 2, right? So, 10 and 10. So, we have 2 zeros. This would be the shortcut way. So, we have 100 multiplied by 100. The answer is 10,000. So, let's have some example to further analyze this topic. So, again, 1 centimeter squared is equal to 1 over 100, 10,000 meters squared. Now, let's convert a square meter to square centimeter squared. Now, convert 40 square meter to square centimeter. So, square meter to square centimeter. So, let's convert. So, to convert this one, 40 meters squared to centimeter squared. So, multiply it by 10,000. Multiply it by 10,000. The answer is, we have 400 centimeters squared. So, 40 multiplied by 10,000, the answer is 400 centimeters squared. So, no need to follow this one. So, this would be the shortcut way. 40 multiplied by 10,000, the answer is 400 centimeters squared. Next, so convert 2 and 3 tenths square meter to square centimeter. Again, you're going to multiply this one by 10,000. So, multiply it this one. So, the product would be, okay, so we have 200. Okay, so we have 230 or 23. This would be 23,000. So, multiply it by 10,000. The product would be 23,000. And then, for this one, we have to convert 250 square centimeter to square meter. So, now, this time, it involves centimeter to meter squared. So, reverse the operation. In meter squared to centimeter squared, we're going to multiply it. But this time, we're going to divide this one by 10,000. So, divide this one by 10,000. The product would be 25 centimeter. 25 meters squared. Okay. So, next, convert 18 square centimeter to square meter. So, let's divide this one by 10,000. Cancel for 0. So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, divide this one. This would be move 1 places to the left. So, the answer is 1 and 8 tenths meter squared. So, this would be 1 and 8 meters squared. So, next. So, for this activity, change the following unit to measure as indicate. You are given 20 seconds to each number to answer. Okay, so let's try to answer. For number 1, 360,000 centimeters squared converted into meters squared. So, again, divide this one by 10,000 because it's involved 10 centimeters squared to meters squared. Divide this one. You need to cancel out the 0. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 because we're going to divide this one by 10,000, right? 10,000. 10,000 is involved. How many zeros? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and cancel out. 36 divided by 1. The answer would be 36. And then, for number 2, 12 meters squared is equal to centimeters squared. So, reverse the operation because this would be meter to centimeter. Pag meter to centimeter, multiplication is the operation. But if we have to convert centimeter to meter squared, we have a division. So, multiply it by 10,000. So, the answer now is 120,000. Okay? So, for this one, we need to cancel out. So, this would be square centimeter to meters. The operation is division. Divide this one by 10,000. Cancel out how many zero? We have 4 zero. Then, 70 divided by 1. The answer is 70. And for number 4, so this would be meter squared to centimeter squared. So, meter squared to centimeter squared. The operation is multiplication. Multiplied by 10,000. The answer is 470,000. And for number 5, Okay, so meter squared to centimeter squared, the operation is multiply again. So the answer now for 3 and 4 tenths is 34,000. So that would be the process on how to convert meter squared to centimeter squared and then centimeter squared to meter squared. Again, remember, if you convert centimeter squared to meter squared, you're going to divide this one by 10,000. The given, you're going to divide the given by 10,000. And then, if you convert the meter squared to centimeter squared, you're going to multiply the given by a 10,000. So that would be the process, the shortcut way. Next, so remember, the difference between the perimeter and the area is the perimeter refers to the distance that surround the closed figure, while the area is refers to the measurement of the surface of a closed figure. And the difference a perimeter and the area is the perimeter is represented by the boundary of the figure, but the area is represented by the space occupied by the figure. And the perimeter measures using a linear unit such as meter, while the area is measured using a square unit such as square meter. And in converting square centimeter to meter squared by a vice versa, all you need to do is divide the given number by 10,000, and if you convert the square meter to centimeter, you just multiply it by 10,000. So for your home learning task, grade 4 pupils, so answer what's more and try this on page 28 on your self-learning module. So this would be the representation of your self-learning module. What's more? Letter A and B. So that's all for today, grade 4 pupils. Thank you and God bless everyone.